Welcome to Data to Decisions. In today's video, we will see how we can generate a monthly calendar like the one you see on screen with one simple Excel formula. So this is dynamic as well, so I can change this to January of 2024 or May of 2024. It will dynamically update for us. So let's see how we can do so in Excel. So we're going to accomplish this in 3 steps. The first step is when we have a calendar that starts on a Sunday, we want to first find out what is the Sunday of the first week of the month. The second step is to, once you do that, then generate all the dates of the calendar. And finally, if you want to only highlight the current month's dates, we will use conditional formatting. So those are the 3 simple steps. So let's get started. In a previous video, we walked through in detail how you can find the Sunday of the first week of a month. So pretty much go a little bit quickly on this. If you want more detailed information on that, please watch the previous video. So I'm going to say the date of the year. I will lock this cell. Month, lock that cell. So you can lock the cell by pressing F4 when you're writing the formula, comma 1. So this gives me the first day of the month that the user wants, right? So in this case, January 1st, 2024. Now I want to subtract weekday of this date, and I'm going to just copy and paste this date. Okay. -1 and close. So this formula allows us to find the Sunday of the first week of the month. So I'm going to hit enter. You will see 31. If you want to know what 31 it is, you can go over here. It is December 31st, 2023. That's when this week starts. Okay. So January starts with the first Sunday being 31st of December. And we'll confirm this as we go along. But let's continue with our formula. Now that we know the Sunday, now we just need to generate a sequence of dates. We use the sequence function, which we have covered in the previous videos also. In this case, we will generate not just one row of values, we'll generate a matrix of values. So how are we going to do that? Every month, a month can have a maximum of 6 weeks. So I will use 6 as my number of rows that I want to generate. A week will have 7 days. This is fixed. So I will have 7 columns of data, comma. Where do I start my sequence? I start from the first Sunday, which we already calculated, which is the hard part, comma. Just give me every single day from that. 1, close parenthesis. There we have it. So we have the entire 6 weeks of data related in calendar format. So if I go to February by typing in month 2, now I will get, this is 28th of Jan, 29th and so on. And we will also have March date, March 1st, March 2nd, March 3rd. So 6 weeks of all the dates will be there. Great. Now for the final step, I want to only highlight the February of 2024 on screen right now. We can do so by selecting all the cells, go to conditional formatting, write new rule, use a formula. So the formula will be equals month function, open parenthesis, select the first cell of your calendar, which is here for me, and it'll automatically apply dollar symbols and lock the cell reference. Excel in this case, I don't want that to happen. So make sure that you remove that. And then close parenthesis. So month of that cell not equal to. So you'll use less than, greater than symbols representing not equals, not equal to the month that the user chooses. So month here is 2, and Excel will automatically put the dollar symbols and lock the reference. And in this case, we want the reference to be locked. So keep the dollar symbols, don't remove it. And then now I want to give a different formatting to these dates which are not my current month's dates. So I can either make it completely invisible by choosing the same background as my entire sheet background. So let's say in my case, I would choose this, hit OK. And now what happens? It's like they don't even exist. If this is the appearance that you want to create, then this works. But let me go back again to the conditional formatting. And if I don't want that to disappear, I still want it to be visible slightly, then I can change this to another color. Hit OK, OK, apply, OK. Now, the dates are there. It's still not taking away the focus from the month in focus. So let's try again with March. Everything moves around and you still get a dynamic calendar. And you can do so for 2025. It still works. So any given year and month, you can generate a monthly calendar starting from a Sunday automatically and dynamically. If you have a more efficient method to do so, please post your suggestions in the comments. I look forward to learning from you. And also, if there are any topics that you would like me to cover as a future video in this channel, please post them in the comment section. I look forward to hearing from you. And thank you so much for watching. I'll see you soon in another video.